So I said yes about 4 years ago to helping in the schools with teen mamas and holding their babies and spending time in the infant room at one of the high schools.
I first said yes to joining in this relationship when I found out that Hillcrest was hosting the May celebration last spring. And then the summer, I really feel like the Lord spoke to me and just said, I want you to invite the moms group to participate in this relationship. And so I feel like it's just kind of a continuation of how I've been able to say yes and invite a lot of other awesome moms to say yes with me.
I said yes last springtime when Hillcrest hosted a meal for these teen moms. And I did what was comfortable to me, and I greeted people at the door.
So for many years, we've had the prayer of having intergenerational community. Our original prayer was to have older mamas and older women come and walk alongside of us as mamas of brand new babies. And through those prayers, God has showed us a different plan. That plan has been for us not to be the ones who are having an older generation walk beside us, but for us to be those people who are walking beside a younger generation of mamas. And in God's wisdom and God's plan, He laid it out for us, where it started as this little idea and something on Gretchen's heart and her bringing that to us, and it's now percolating and starting at the beginning of walking beside someone else in this season of motherhood.
It is not our story. This happened in community, and it's not our story, and it's not the teen mama's story. It's part of the bigger picture, is what we said yes to, and being part of what God has. It's not about us or them, really. It's just about doing what He wants us to do. So I said yes to having relationships and friendships with the staff at the schools. I said yes to being available for teen mamas for coffees and homework help. And I've said yes to taking care of 2 little girls.
So in January, just last week, we finished up some tutoring with a few of the teen moms that said, yes, I'd love a little bit of help before my finals. And again, that's kind of what I thought was going to be our first interaction with them for this school year. But with Jesus in charge, this has been the 3rd or 4th opportunity we've had to say yes to building a relationship with these other moms. So it's just encouraging to me when I think back to the beginning of how I feel like God asked me to show up. I had no idea, what it would actually look like now.
We're learning to walk this road and be alongside each other and do life together, and that's a pretty special privilege for us and for them, that we feel like it's reciprocal, that we get to do life together and we get to come alongside them and we get to listen to their stories and be part of their life, and that's super important.
So saying yes can mean different things to lots of different people. Sometimes I know as a woman, I tend to overthink what yes means. I can't say yes unless I have enough funds to buy the right gift, or I have the kitchen to prepare the right meal. And that's not what Jesus is asking us to say yes to. He's asking us to tangibly say yes to where we are in our life at that moment.
I think at this point it still feels like us and them. And something that I have been praying for, and our group has been praying for, is that it would no longer be us and them at some point, that at some point it would be we. And that's our prayer, that's our hope.